Hello everyone, my name is Abdul Wahid Muhammad. This is the first, God willing, of a series of YouTube videos. And I want to tell you a little bit about myself and how did I get to this point. So I'm gonna start just a little bit backwards tonight. It's like 12 a.m. in the morning, going into Sunday morning here. So I'm always involved in helping people, or I find great joy in helping people get from this point in their life to the next step in their life. So on my job, someone challenged me. They asked me, "What's my goals?" Abdul, what are your goals? And I began to tell them, and they said, "Well, when are you going to start?" And I kept giving excuses of all the little different things I need to get done first before I start. And then they challenged me to start making a YouTube video. Now, one thing I do want to point out, I am a fan of not necessarily waiting for everything is not going to be lined up all the time for you to start. I'm a huge fan of just getting as much as you can lined up and just go ahead. So, and it just came to my mind. Not all your ducks are going to be always lined up perfectly for you to begin to start any venture or your dream or your goals. So I highly recommend start where you're at, no matter how small it may be. And this is my start here today. So her name is Brenda. She works where I work at, and she challenged me. So I accepted her on this challenge by walking my own talk. So just a little bit about myself briefly. So I already told you my name. So I was incarcerated. So, and I only share this for one reason, because I think it'll help you understand where the passion comes from. So I was incarcerated for quite a while, 11 years, just a little over 11 years straight. I came home June 7th of 2005. Yes. And I've never had an encounter with the law since. I have progressed. I'm a productive member of society, and I'm happy and proud of it. I have two sons. My sons are older now. I had them prior to my incarceration. I work at an awesome job. I make a decent pay there as well. And since I've been home, I've tried starting 3 different businesses. I know, but I never give up. The entrepreneur blood is in my heart. It runs through my vein. And so do the passion of helping others see through the cloud, the fog, or whatever it is they're going through in their life, and get them from point A to point B. And hence the video. So I'm going to name the series of videos. It's possible, because I firmly believe it's possible. I don't believe in people telling me what's possible. Because you were incarcerated, you can't do this, or you can't do that, and you can't do that. Granted, there are some things legally I cannot do, but outside of that, maybe not overnight, but all things are possible. Okay? So I want to start with that. So it's a series of videos. The videos are intended to inspire, to uplift. I sincerely believe that we all, 100%, I believe we all have a purpose in life. Each and one of us have a purpose. And within that purpose, or living that purpose out, we should all strive to find our highest and best use in the service of that purpose, if that makes sense what I'm saying. Okay? And I believe that we all can live a life of contribution, meaning, and purpose. I believe that we do not have to spend our whole life struggling, living paycheck to paycheck. I believe we can, with effort, we can live a life of financial freedom, a life that can help enrich not only our lives, right, but our family lives that's around us, and all those lives we come in contact with, that we can make a positive difference. And that's what these series of videos are all about. So this is my first one. It took a while, and I just share this with you. You wouldn't believe the preparation that came into just doing something as simple as this. So all day I'm just, but this is fine. It's fine. It's the start. So we're going to grow together in these series of videos. One day you'll be able to sit back and say, hey, I remember his first video, and then look at him now. And I want you to be able to share your stories as well. So please share your comments at the bottom. One of the things I'm going to start doing is after each or at the end of each talk, I'm going to try to keep each talk within little nibbits or tidbits of how you say it, inspiration, something you can listen to. I'm going to try to keep it within 5 to 10 minutes tops. We're going to have action steps at the end of each one, or at least one action steps that we all can practice together. Now, just remember, I'm just starting this. I do not have all my ducks lined up when it comes to this. I am new at this right here, but I'm willing to take the jump, the leap into it, and I'm willing to see where it takes me, okay? And I want you to come along with me on this journey, all right? Even talking to you, I'm kind of laughing at myself like, wow, I didn't do a million takes of this. This is it right here. I've made up my mind that I'm going to go ahead and do it. It goes public. People see me, you know, they give me feedback. I mean, I don't know, but and look, I keep saying, but that's okay. But I firmly believe that we all have the potential to make a huge contribution, more than we ever could imagine. A lot of us are afraid to. We make mistakes, you know, like myself in the past. I've made some mistakes, as I just explained, and I've made many more, right? I've hurt people, people have hurt me, but too often I think we limit our human potential to make a profound difference in our lives and the lives that surround us and the people we come in contact with by just limiting ourselves, just over small things that appear to be big to us, but in the big scheme of things are really not that big, but they are important to us, you know, our self-image. Some of us have been hurt while we were kids or children, and we carry that up into our adulthood and pass this on to our own children. All types of traumas from different ways. Some of us have not. Some of us just sometimes just get stuck and don't know how to get out of the rat race, as some call it, or the maze, or the matrix, or however you want to put it. So once again, I come back, yes, and say this will be the series of many videos. Please stay tuned for the next one. This was just a brief introduction to myself and what I'm going to strive to do going forward. Please join me next week. It will be every Saturday. I will release a video every Saturday afternoon. And the subject will be It's Possible. And it'll be inspirational and with some steps to follow, okay? So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry, this is just going to be very short, brief, and to the point. Once again, my name is Abdul Wahid. I welcome you to join me every week.